is usually done in various universities, institutes, and many hospitals, and I'll talk about them. And second one is religious meditation, where you talk about Hinduism, Buddhism, Christian, Taoist, Jewish, and Islamic religion all have a wing of tradition, a meditation tradition. Today I want to focus basically on secular meditation, because usually people who meditate want to know, what do I get out of it? In secular meditation, there's always, in hospitals and university centers, that is the major concern. What do the meditators get out of doing the meditation? In religious meditation, this is a wrong question to ask. Maybe we can develop that at a later time, because in religious meditation, they apply the concept which comes out of Bhagavad Gita, in Sanskrit, Nishkam Karam, which means detached action, which means you shouldn't get your desire in the way. So in terms of meditation, you don't even ask the question, what am I going to get out of it? Because that's a wrong question to ask. If you ask that question, what am I going to get out of it? That means your ego and desire is getting in the way. You're giving too much importance on the result. The Bhagavad Gita says, don't focus on the result, simply do the action. The action is important both in secular meditation and in religious meditation. Let me develop a little bit on secular meditation. Today, the secular meditation is called cognitive science. I hope you can read it. Cognitive science. Or neuroscience. Many undergraduate major in neuroscience or cognitive science. This is also leads to what is known as scientific materialism. In other words, there is a criticism within the meditation community about the cognitive science because it emphasizes too much on mind as the material thing that can be studied, can be answered, but never it can give an answer. But nevertheless, let me say that this cognitive science today that has developed meditation, there are many, many centers of meditation that are now developing all over the world. Let me mention a few for your information. One cognitive science is called mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR.
Please stay muted. Please stay muted.
Mindfulness-based stress reduction. Another movement is called MBCT, mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. You see the first two. And then RPCCT, Resource Project of Compassion, Cultivation in Training. This is all different movements in America today. And FM, Functional Meditation, which has a center in Cleveland Clinic in downtown Cleveland, and I'm taking medication from them. Functional medicine today also asks you to do meditation. So the question then is, before we get into what are they asking, let me also give you, just for your information, there are many universities around America, various institutions that are engaged in serious study in cognitive understanding of meditation. For example, the Santa Barbara Institute of Consciousness Studies, and then studies at University of California, Davis campus, Salk Institute of Biological Study in La Jolla, California, McGill University, Montreal, Canada, University of California, Irvine campus, Harvard Medical School, California Pacific Medical Center, San Francisco, that has a Zen hospice project, University of Massachusetts Medical Center. Let me say about a word about University of Massachusetts, because there is a very famous doctor whose book I have read called Dr. Kabat-Zinn. Dr. Kabat-Zinn has started a pain clinic at University of Massachusetts Meditation Center, and they have worked with 20,000 meditators and have found interesting results that I'll talk about in a minute. So this is a very important center today. Dr. Zinn is often quoted. Even when I went to functional medication doctor in Cleveland Clinic, she knew about Dr. Zinn and asked me what I have read about, and I told her about the articles and the books I have read about Dr. Zinn, who applies meditation, secular meditation, with 20,000 patients he has worked. There are also University of Oregon, University of Pennsylvania, and Mind and Life Institute of Dalai Lama and Heart Math Institute in California. Like there are many, many institutes all over America that is doing meditation and working with the patients. So the final $64,000 question